Now, Fox 61 Weather Impact with Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank.
Hi everyone, Fox 61 Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank with your weather impact forecast, and you're going to feel the chill as we head back to work and school on Monday. The winds are gusting, and those winds will stick with us on Monday and help to make it feel even cooler than it actually is. Low temperatures tonight will be falling back right around 30 degrees for most of the state. There could be a few flurries for some of our cooler spots and outlying areas. Otherwise, heading into the day on Monday, we're looking at high temperatures that'll be right around 40 degrees. However, when you factor in the wind, which could gust as high as 30 to 40 miles per hour, those winds coming out of the northwest, it will really feel like the 30s for most of the day tomorrow. So keep in mind that's how you'll need to dress, and make sure the kids are all set for recess as they head out for lunch. Otherwise, heading into the day tomorrow, or Tuesday I should say, we're looking at mostly sunny skies. Temperatures will rebound, getting a bit closer to average. So the heart of the cold air is really only with us for one day, but temperatures will stay cooler than average for much of this week. In fact, here's a look at the temperature trend. The average high for this time of year is right around 50 degrees. We do eventually get closer to average for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I think that will be the beginning of a pattern change. On Friday, we're also looking at our next chance for seeing some rain. That could start as early as Thursday night. But as I mentioned before, I think Friday's the start of a pattern change after we get past the 7-day forecast. This is the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook, and you'll see above average temperatures are favored. So we are taking a look back at the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season, because even though it doesn't end until the end of this month, we're pretty much waving the white flag at this point. And one of the interesting things about this season is that no tropical storms developed in the Gulf of Mexico. This has only happened 3 other times in recorded history. Another interesting thing, 3 Category 5 hurricanes happened during this season. That's only the second time in the satellite era that we've seen that many Category 5 hurricanes. The last time was in 2005, and there were actually 4 Cat 5 storms. Another interesting thing about this season is that during the peak of hurricane season, no storms formed from August 24th through September 16th. Again, that is only the second time this has happened in 85 years. Obviously, the worst hurricane of this season was Hurricane Melissa, the strongest storm to ever make landfall in Jamaica, and tied for the strongest ever to make landfall in Atlantic hurricane season history. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Wednesday, Thursday, similar temperatures. By Friday, rain returns, but we do dry things out in time for this upcoming weekend. And here's a look at your Shoreline 7-day forecast. Mid-40s tomorrow, upper 40s heading into Tuesday and Wednesday, and close to 50 degrees for seeing some of that rain on Friday.